everyone, Nostalgic here. Welcome to yet another episode of Mini Views. So, for this video, I am going to try and focus on the items that I had gotten from the Comic-Con on Saturday and the items that I had gotten on Sunday. So, with that out of the way, let's begin. First, let's take a look at this NRG toy from Ben 10. So, NRG is an Andromeda alien, meaning he's from the Andromeda Galaxy. Now, in the show, he is always represented in the suit, and inside, he is an energy being. Now, from what I can tell, you press the Ultimatrix symbol here, and yes, I said Ultimatrix because of the fact that this is from Ultimate Alien. From what I can tell, you put batteries in here, and then you press the Ultimatrix symbol, and it should light up. But unfortunately, the batteries have died out in this thing, so unfortunately, we cannot see him light up. But hey, still a good toy all around. Good posability around the calves, and even more so the arms. Pretty good toy all around. Next, we have the Ultimate Kevin action figure. Now, I've never owned any mutated Kevins in my life. I do not have the original series mutated Kevin. But I'm still glad I got this one. As you can tell, he has defining features of many aliens. For example, the arm here is based around Wrath and Humongosaur from what I can tell, as well as Wrath because of the claw here. The color is based around Swampfire. This here is based on Lodestar. The crystals here are from Chromastone. The arm here is from Diamond Head. The claw arm is from Brainstorm. Even these little pincers here, these are from Brainstorm as well. A spider monkey arm down here. The entire body shape seems to be based around Humongosaur and Jetray, especially due to the color scheme. I'd have to say that this is a very detailed one, and I would highly recommend getting it. Also, I got this guy and NRG for €1 each. And I tell you, it's a good price to get for two Ultimate Alien toys from 2010. Anyway, moving on. Now, I didn't get this item from the Comic-Con. I got it from AliExpress. So, this is the fake-along lady. And before I hear people in the comment section telling me, why did you buy a fake-along instead of the official product? First of all, take-alongs are very expensive nowadays. I'm not going on eBay and spending €50 on an engine. Forget it. I'd rather much go on AliExpress, get it for a cheap price with free shipping. Also, the reason I had to get this was because of the fact that my official lady was from a bazaar, and her paintwork was very chipped up. It's very hard to restore an engine with such a complicated color scheme. Gold, I think somewhat like a red, purplish red. And even more so, her back was bent. Alright, maybe I should have tried to at least fix it by using some of my tools, but come on. Really? If anything, I still like this product for what it is. The face is nice and detailed, the body is detailed. Alright, it's not an official product, but it's still a good product all around. Now we have the car boot sale items. So, here are the first products I got. Thomas Books. I got a book of Kevin, Hank, Alfie, Emily, who for some reason has lipstick on her in this book, Edward, a personal favorite of mine and probably everybody in the fandom, and Jeremy the Jet Plane. So these books, they're probably based around the introductory episodes of many of these characters. I think Edwards is supposed to be based around Old Iron, considering James is in the background there. For Emily, probably based around a season 8 episode. Alfie, and I can tell by the building that this is from Alfie Has Kittens. Probably this would be based around Hank's introductory episode, but I'm not quite sure. And as for Kevin, well, it can't be based around Hero of the Rails, but it can certainly be based around an episode from season 13. In any case, that is going to do it for these Thomas books. Next up, we have some My Little Pony items. Two from McDonald's and 2 from the My Busy Books range. So, the My Busy Books ponies that I got are Princess Celestia and Princess Cadence. I mean, they are nice and detailed, but I would still prefer to get the blind bag figures, because those are actually more detailed than these. Yeah. But still, they do have at least a fair amount of detail. As for the McDonald's toys, Rarity is from the final range of G4 McDonald's toys to be released, which were a bunch of ones which either had some kind of metallic finish on it, or they were just normal ponies with some kind of metallic feature on them. I mean, this Rarity, it's good. It looks good, it really does. Okay, like, the tail, okay, it should be at least twirled up for it to look like Rarity's tail. Still a nice little Rarity toy all around, I'd have to say. And as for Fluttershy, this Fluttershy is from Generation 4.5, which isn't a personal favorite of many. And I'm no different. I don't like Generation 4.5. But at least I now have a Fluttershy to go with my Pinkie Pie from Generation 4.5. So, yeah, pretty good. Now, this is a bit of a shocker. These are mini Funko Pops. But these aren't exactly Funko Pops which you get like in the Bitsy range or something. These are actually from Kinder Eggs. And these are just Funko Pops miniaturized for Kinder Eggs. So we have Ron Weasley or George or Fred Weasley. And we also have Luna Lovegood. And there is a fair amount of detail on these guys, I must admit. I mean, for Luna Lovegood, it doesn't really seem like much, because you can't really tell if she's a Ravenclaw or not, since the robe isn't that detailed. But I obviously know that she is a Ravenclaw. And also, the strawberry earrings, that's a cute little touch. As for Ron Weasley, or George or Fred Weasley, whichever it is, alright? It looks very good, and you can tell that he's a Gryffindor just by looking at the red on his robes. Pretty good all around. I don't know what the holes in the top are for, but still, at the very least, cool little items to have, and I highly recommend picking them up whenever you have the time, whether on eBay or anywhere else. Maybe you can find them in a charity shop somewhere, even around Malta. Here we have a mini Toothless from DreamWorks Dragons. And I must say, this is cute. I mean, Toothless has always been one of my favorite DreamWorks dragons. And to see a miniaturized version, it's just so adorable. You even have the back here, which it's kind of inaccurate, since one side is supposed to be black while the other side is red due to the fact that Hiccup, well, he made a substitute of the part of the tail there so that Toothless can fly properly. Pretty nice in detail as well. And honestly, get one of these for yourself. I'm saying it now. Get one of these for yourself. They're adorable. Now for the last few items. We have this Lego motorbike. And I honestly don't know what I would do with this thing. I mean, I am going to put it in my collection, don't get me wrong. But still, am I going to use this for some kind of racing stop motion? Or should I use this for some type of Ninjago AU where Kai is a motorbike racer or something? Don't get angry with me. I'm just thinking of ideas off of the top of my head at this point. And as for these two, these are actually Angry Birds Go vehicles. And they're quite cute. We have one of Stella, and we have one of the General Pig. So, alright, the General Pig's car looks very nice. You can honestly tell that this one is an explosive one. Pretty good all around for something that's makeshift. And as for Stella's, it's a hot rod. I mean, nothing else to say about it. It's still nice in detail. Both of them are nice in detail, as a matter of fact. And we also have the forklift from Planes, Fire and Rescue. I have forgotten so many names from the Planes series, but this one is one of the names I have forgotten. It's still a nice model, though. In any case, that is going to do it for this one. Now we are finally going to move on to the final item. So the final item we have is Metallic Gordon. This is the last one of those metallic Trackmaster engines I needed to get. Now, unfortunately, the seller couldn't give me his tender just yet, as it was lost in piles. So, yeah, he had to make do with what he had, so he gave me the Metallic Gordon. And it's honestly pretty good. To see the A3 Pacifics in the Trackmaster style, I honestly prefer the old Trackmaster, but the new one, not so much. But at least it's a decent model at best. They got some of the details just right. For example, Gordon's squat cab. This bit here, I don't like it. The way that this is just going up. Ignore the ringing in the background. So, yeah, that's gonna do it for Gordon. And with that, we've rounded up this episode of Mini Views. Thank you all very much for watching. This is Nostalgic signing off and reminding you all that nostalgia never dies.